Good morning, everyone. Okay, so I want to ask you with this question first. Have you ever heard of Tom Cruise before? Yes, you may have heard him because of his scandals for his lovers much younger than him, and because of his romantic conversations with Shakira. But I'm not here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about the movie Rain Man with Tom Cruise acting and has been nominated for the best movie in Oscar. The movie itself is a story about Tom Cruise and his mentally disabled autism brother. He didn't love the brother at first because he was seen as a weird and wacky person. However, over the time, he grew up to love him as he understands how much his brother loves him. So, I'm here to dig deeper into the bizarre thoughts of the mentally disabled community. What's our perception of them? Why are we thinking about that? What's our expectations? And what can we do to help them on the track to be a trailblazer despite the difficulties? Before this day, before the TEDx talk here, I actually asked a small survey, a funny one, to all of my close friends. I asked them if there was an exchange and an autism like girl or boy came into our class and studies for at least 6 months. Could you accept him or her as a companion? And to not my surprise that much, they both say no. Why? Because when I asked them, they said that because they are unusual and not normal as the way we think. When we come to think of the mentally disabled community, or specifically autistic people, we all know them as nerdy, irritating, and not able to catch up with the pace of the whole class. Because of the bias of media, who really think that they do not deserve a next character spot next to the main one who actually has the power and the mental thinking normal to other people. And maybe also because of the facts that they do not behave in such a normal way. The brain itself is a very beautiful thing. It controls all of our actions. It helps them to rethink and rebuild of ourselves too. However, let alone how the brain functions is a very difficult task because we don't even know how the brain functions properly. When we get a physical injury, because I get a bruise here yesterday, I can get an X-ray, I can get a scan here to determine. However, we cannot get a scan or a facial surgery to understand what is going on. That's the problem here. We do not clearly know what's happening inside our brain, so we cannot get to know deeply about them because that's very difficult. About the problem here, Vietnamese people is often based from nuclear family or sometimes extended family base. The nuclear family consists of 2 parents and sometimes 1 to 2 children. However, when they had to raise the autistic child, one of them must give up the job here. They had to stay at home to take care of their child because normally when they were diagnosed with severe autism or much higher levels, they cannot take care of themselves. They have to use the help of the guardians and need to be watched closely 100%. That's the problem here. When one of the 2 parents cannot go out to make money to support their own family, it is very difficult for that one to have a brighter future. If that family is based wealthy or from middle income family, it's kind of very easy for them because they have support from their jobs, their careers. However, when they are like in a much lower income family, this becomes kind of difficult. So, let alone with a question, how can we help them to be on the trail to be a trailblazer here? I think we need to change the factors that we need to like build more facilities to help them. As people, ourselves need empathy to trust them to be on the right track here. I do know one of my close friends here who didn't at first like that classmate very much because he's a burdensome to all of them and he's like poking ourselves here. However, when we get to know him more, we suddenly realize that he's actually a caring person at all. He takes care of ourselves. He like to carry stuff for us because I don't know why, but he likes to do it. Okay, so that's when we need to come up with a more solution here. The ultimate one that can help them to realize that what they are capable of. We should not like determine that fates are disturbed upon them. We should actually believe that fates are determined by themselves and they can be on the right track to be the best person out of all the topics they choose as long as they love it and they commit to it. People, regardless of races or mentally conditions, should deserve love, respect, and dignity, not on the self-discriminations or like stigmas from others. I do believe in a scenario where one day people will come to learn that we all get equal opportunities, and it is not wrong that they get a chance to be the best of themselves. Thank you.